What is up, Zero Game? My name is Zero Vlogs, and today we are going to be analyzing and reacting to this man says that Uber doesn't pay enough, says that Uber Eats doesn't pay enough, says that all the rides share, all the app jobs don't pay enough. So we're going to be watching this. If you guys are interested, trying to make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment. Help me get my video out there in this jungle that we call YouTube. I'm going to give you guys my honest opinion on this, and I know the in and outs of this because this is kind of in my field of work that I do outside of YouTube. So I'm going to really break this video down in the most detailed way possible. Well, the introductions are over, so let's get into the video.
You know, I wish people knew what it was like to deliver for Uber Eats, Postmates, DoorDash, all these companies. I just spent an hour driving around for $1.19 tip. I mean, would it hurt y'all to...
So the first thing I want to talk about is that specifically Uber. I tried out Uber Eats and they tell you how much you're going to get for each ride. They tell you exactly how much you're going to get for each ride. So the question for me is, why did you, yes, I have my S Pen, why did you accept the ride knowing you're going to get paid that little? Who's to blame other than himself? They tell you exactly how much you're going to get, and then to do the ride and say, well, I drove an hour, they're going to tip me good. They don't owe you that. You aren't owed tips. Tips aren't a part of the actual pay. That's a luxury. That's the thing that people don't understand. Tips are a luxury. Tips aren't, you can't demand a tip. You can't get angry at a person for not tipping. That's ridiculous to me. Now, you know, I do tip sometimes depending when I feel like it, but no one should be, you know, feel guilty because they didn't tip. Tips are a luxury. You get what I'm saying? This guy thought that if they see me, massa, I drive a whole hour to get there, they gonna tip me good because I did the service for an hour. No, they told you that was gonna be an hour. They told you what you were gonna get paid, and then you accepted the ride. So no, you don't deserve a high tip. At $1.19, you should be happy that you got any tip because the majority of these people don't tip. So $1.19, good for you. That pisses me off. People like this piss me off. Well, they should be paying me more. How about you tip me more? How about you find a better job? If it's not doing what you need, find a better job. No one's telling you to work for Uber Eats or DoorDash, wherever it is. Let's watch the rest of the video.
Tip us, throw us $5. I got $1.19 tip and $2 from the app. What's that? That's not even enough to cover gas.
So, what is the difference from $5 to $1? Yeah, that's a little bit more money, but is a $4 difference really that big of a deal? Is a $4 difference really going to change your life that much? I don't think so. If you're that poor, you shouldn't probably be doing Uber Eats. Uber Eats, Uber, all that stuff isn't a career job. It's a job to do when you're doing something else, when you need time. That's what it is. These people try to do it like a full-time thing. Oh, let me make it out of a career. I'm my own boss. You aren't your own boss. People get the whole thing, the whole conception of Uber, Uber Eats, DoorDash completely screwed. It isn't a career job. It isn't. It's a job to do when you're trying to be in school, trying to open up your own business, or you're trying to be an entrepreneur. Those are what those jobs are for. And on top of that, like I said, this dude knew exactly how much he was gonna get from the ride. No sympathy for this dude. This dude knew exactly how much he was gonna get for the ride. These are crocodile tears. So I'm probably sad for real, but I mean the fact that he's crying like a wimp for no reason. Take control of your life. No one's stopping you from getting a better job. No one's stopping you from getting a better education. No one's stopping you from doing anything. I don't wanna hear any of that political BS in this video. That's not about that. I'm just simply saying, as an individual, as an adult, it is your job to take control of your life, and this man did not do it.
How am I supposed to survive like that? Homeless. I'm there. This that I'm sitting in, it's gone. 4 months behind. There's no way I could pay for that. Everything fell apart.
Okay, I'm stopping this video little by little because this is a very short video. But who told him to get 4 months behind on his car? So when he first, you know what I mean? You, as an adult, right? As an adult, you can see when stuff is starting to hit the fan, right? You need to make the right move. And he thought the right move was doing Uber Eats. Not even Uber Eats. So you're homeless, from what I understand. He lives in his car, and you was like, I live in my car, so let me put more miles on my car, right? I'm pretty sure it's not a brand new car. Let me put more miles on my car, even though I'm living in it. So to make sure my car breaks down faster. Does that seem like an intelligent thing to do? If you're living in your car, you're going to use your car to make money, and you can't afford a home? And you want me to feel sorry for this guy? No, I absolutely not. I could not feel sorry for a dude who's this stupid. He's his own problem. Uber doesn't owe you jack. People don't owe you jack. No one owes you anything in life. And this guy's talking about some $1.19 and only $2. Who told you to do it? Who told you to get that far behind on your stuff? Who told you to live in your car? All his own choices are falling back on him, and it seems like no one's there to help him, so this is all on him. He deserved everything that he got so far. No sympathy for this guy. Let's watch the last of it. I'm gonna give you guys my final thoughts.
I haven't been able to sustain myself, provide for myself, and these are essential services. I just wish people knew what it was like. I wish they understood what it was like to drive for these services.
Alright, so I'm gonna give you guys my final thoughts. First of all, I just want to say that this guy is just a wimp, an emotional man that isn't intelligent enough to take control of his life, so he's, he's getting what he put out. To make it plain and simple, right? I do this type of line of work because I want a little extra cash. It is not a career to me. It is not a job I'm trying to really do something with. It is a job that is there when I need it so I can focus on other things in life. My actual career. That's what I use it for, and that's what everyone else should use those services for. It should never be a career. It should never be an option to do it unless you can afford it. You guys get what I'm saying? It's a big investment. You have to buy a brand new car. You have to be really smart about doing stuff like this, like when you do Uber, Lyft, any of the ride shares, any of the app stuff. You have to be very smart about how you do it. It is not a thing where you say, I have a car, let's go do it. You're gonna be very broke, just like this guy. You're gonna be very, very broke. It is not a job like that. But this guy, he probably didn't buy a brand new car. He probably used his own car. He's probably like, well, my first week I made $1,000. Do you look at the fine print? Do you read how much you get? Do you know how much you make per mile? Do you know in the in and outs of it? He doesn't. He just said, well, they said if I sign up, I get $1,000. He's one of those type of people. No sympathy for this guy. I won't go too deep on how, you get paid from Uber and stuff like that, but I'll put it this way. If you know what you're doing, you will make good money from any rideshare. The thing is that is it good enough money for what you're trying to do? If you're trying to do what? Uber Eats that pays what? $12 to $13 at a high $14 an hour? Does that sound like a career job, right? If you put it, what, $18,000 investment into Uber, you can easily make $1,000 a week, right? Minus what, $100 you have a good gas. Is that something that you need? If you do DoorDash, what, you make around $12 to $15? Is that something that you need? That's the thing. These companies don't owe you anything, and people don't owe you a tip. So, my final thoughts on this is that this guy is crying because he's just an idiot. That's why. If the job that you pick, and if the job you pick and you're not happy at that job, or is not making you enough money, or there's something bad about it to you, find another job. It's just that simple. There's no if and whats or buts about it. Don't work at Burger King and expect to get $16 an hour or bank or whatever. Don't expect to make a lot of money. Don't do rideshare and expect to make a career out of it unless you really have a lot to invest in it. What people don't understand is that these ride shares, these app stuff, you're an independent contractor. You know what that means? It's your own business. And if you don't have any money to put in the business, how are you going to make any money? But those are my final thoughts, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment. Help me get my video out there in this jungle that we call YouTube. And yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And as always, my name is Castle Zero Vlogs. And remember, I'm not arrogant, I'm just confident. And thank you for watching.
Just take me away.